Hello and welcome to Quick Tips, the Elementor video series. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can add Atomic Tabs element on your Elementor website. This is a new feature added in the Elementor plugin. Let me show you an example. Here I have added Atomic Tabs on a demo page. If I go to this tab, you will see the content for this tab. If I go to this tab, you will see the content for this tab. You can customize these tabs, whatever elements you want to add inside the tabs, you can use them, and you can also customize the content for each tab. So you will see different areas for the tabs. We have tabs menu and tabs content area. You can add whatever element you want to add inside the container. So I'm going to show you how you can use this new Atomic Tabs element feature in Elementor website. So let's see how does this work.
Do not forget to subscribe to Quick Tips YouTube channel. Watch new videos about website design, e-commerce websites, search engine optimization, social media marketing, WordPress tutorials, video editing tips, and many more. Press the bell icon to get instant notification whenever we publish new videos.
So here I'm logged into the dashboard of the WordPress website. This is a demo WordPress website and I have already installed Elementor and Elementor Pro plugin on this website. Now let's go to Elementor and go to settings. On the settings page, you will see an option here, Editor V4. Go to Editor V4 and make sure that the Editor V4 is activated. In order to use the Atomic Tabs, you will need to activate Editor V4. You will see an option to activate it. I have already activated the Editor V4 and that's why it shows an option to deactivate it. The Editor V4 is still in alpha phase. Alright, so we have activated the Editor V4. Now let's go to pages. I have one demo page. I'm going to use the demo page. Let's click on Edit with Elementor. Let's close it and I'm going to add a new section here. And let's add some padding at the top and at the bottom. Click on plus sign. Here you will see atomic elements. We are going to use Atomic Tabs. So let's click on Atomic Tabs and drag it and drop it here. If I go back here to the plus sign, you will see these are all atomic elements: flexbox, tabs, image, paragraph, SVG, button, YouTube, and divider. Then you will see layout and some basic elements that you can use. All right, so we are using the Atomic Tabs here. If I go to the structure, this is how the structure will look. This is the container and under that we have these tabs. If I click on drop down, you will see tabs menu. This is the tabs menu and tabs area content. So if I click on tabs menu, if I expand it, you will see tab 1, tab 2 and tab 3 triggers. So these are the triggers: tab 1, tab 2 and tab 3. Let's go back to tabs and you will see tab 1, tab 2 and tab 3. Currently the tab 1 is set as the default tab. So if I click on it, you will see the name of the tab. If you want to change the name, you can change the name. Let's say WordPress. I'm just adding some dummy information here. Let's go to tab 2 and let's make it as, let's say, e-commerce. And for the tab 3, I'm going to name it as SEO. So these are the three tabs that we have on this. If you want to add more tabs, you can click on plus sign and it will add more tab. You will see tab number 4 here and you can change the name for this tab. I'm going to use only 3 tabs. Now, if you want to customize these tabs, you will see an option to customize. Go to style settings and from here you can change the style settings. Let's say I want to add background color, so I can select one of these colors as a background color. All right, so this is going to be a background color for the entire tabs section, right? You can add border, you can also add effects and custom CSS. So we have 3 tabs here. Now let's select the first tab. You will see the first tab here. The name of the tab is WordPress and this is the paragraph where we have tab 1 as the name. So let's change it to WordPress as the name of the tab. So this is going to be the name of this tab. If I go to second tab, let's change the name of this one also. Let's make it e-commerce. So under e-commerce tab, we have this paragraph. And let's go to the third one and let's name it as SEO. You will see the structure here. Under tabs, we have tabs menu and then we have tabs content area. So we are currently working on tabs menu and we have 3 tabs here: WordPress, e-commerce and SEO. Now under this WordPress tab, we have this paragraph, which is the title here. If you want to add icon, you can click on plus sign. So you can look for icon and drag and drop icon inside this You will see an icon here. Let's change the position. All right, I'm going to copy this one and I'm going to put it in the second tab and in the third tab. All right, let's change the position. All right, now let's click on the first tab and change the icon. Let's say globe. For the e-commerce, let's add cart icon. And for the SEO, let's add an icon of search. All right, so these are the three icons that we have in these tabs. You can change the color as well as the size of these icons. Let's select this paragraph and you can change the style settings for this. I'm going to change the size. Let's go to typography and let's change the font size. Let's make it 20. And you can change the font family. You can also change the font weight. You can change the color also, like this. Right, I'm going to copy this and I'm going to use the same style setting for the other two icons, other two titles. All right, now let's click on the tab and you can change the background color for this one also. So you need to play with the settings. You can make a lot of changes like this. All right, so this is going to be the color for this tab. Let's select the second one, go to style settings, change the background color. Let's go to the third one, go to style settings and change the background color for this one also. All right, so these are the settings for the tabs. Now let's add the content for each tab. So let's minimize this tabs menu and go to tabs content area. You will see three different options here: tab 1 content, tab 2 content and tab 3 content. So I'm going to select tab 1 content. This is the area for the tab 1 content. I'm going to click on plus sign and I'm going to add one container inside this one and change the direction. And inside this container, I'm going to add two more containers. So we're going to use two column section like this. So here I can add image, let's say. Let's select an image. And here, whatever you want to add, you can add it. I'm going to add heading. Change the style setting, change color. You can change the font size. Let's add text area. So whichever element you want to add, you can add element inside these containers. Change the colors. Right now, let's change the color of the entire container. So you can use the structure to customize the elements. Let's add some border here. All right, so this is the content for the first tab. Now let's go to the second tab and do the same thing. I'm going to add a container inside this one, and again I'm going to add two containers. Let's change the direction, come plus sign and add container. All right, so again we have two columns. In this column I'm going to add a YouTube video, and here again I can add heading or I can add different elements. Change the style settings. This is the part of atomic element in Elementor. I just got it from this section here. All right, let's add text area and let's add a button like this. All right, let's select the container. Let's select this entire container and change the color. Let's add border. All right, so this is the content for the second tab. Now let's go to the third tab here. Third tab content. Let's add a container here. Change the direction. I'm going to make it two columns again. And here I'm going to add, let's say, Google Maps. Whatever element you want to add, you can add the element here. I'm going to add video. Let's go to container and change the background color for this one also. All right, so we have got three tabs and content for each tab. Let's open the structure again and let's minimize the content area. And let's go to tabs menu. Now here you will see the style settings for the tab menu. There are different options. You can change layout, spacing, size, position. Then we have typography, background, border, effects. If I go to tabs, go to style settings, again you can change the style settings. Now if I go to layout for the tabs menu, you will see different types of layouts that you can use. Center line, you can use space between, or you can use space around, or space evenly. Here you will see inline block, flex, or block. You can also change the direction like this. So you can play with the style settings of the tabs. Let's click on publish and let's see how does this look. Click on view page, and these are the tabs. So currently the default tab is WordPress. If I go to e-commerce, you will see the content for this tab. If I go to SEO, you will see the content for this tab. So whatever elements you want to use, you can add those elements inside the tab container. Currently the WordPress tab is the default one. If you want to change the default tab, you can change the default tab. Now here I am on the tabs, and you will see the WordPress tab is default. If I go to SEO and make it default, then this tab will be default. Let's publish it. Let's go back and refresh it. And you will see this is the tab which is now the default one. So if you are looking for an advanced tabs on your WordPress website, you can try using the Atomic Tab element in Elementor. So that's it for now. See you in the next video.
Do not forget to subscribe to my channel to get more quick tips about online softwares and tools. If you have any questions, please leave us message in comments section. And press the like button if you like the video. Thanks for watching Quick Tips.